Hi everyone, welcome to this English learning video. Are you sometimes afraid to speak English, or every time you meet a foreigner, your mind goes blank? Don't worry, today I have a powerful technique for you. It is called shadowing. Have you heard of it before? Shadowing is a great way that will help you speak better. Science shows that 80% of English learners use shadowing, often without knowing it. Like children learning their mother tongue, they copy and repeat what they hear. This is exactly how shadowing works. In this video, I will tell you an English story called I Went on a Cruise Vacation. At the end of the story, I will explain 5 useful English phrases from this story. I encourage you to listen carefully to each sentence. Then pause the video and say the sentence out loud. Try to copy the sound, the speed, and the feeling of the voice. You can watch this video many times if you want. Practice again and again. Remember, the more you shadow, the better your English will be. Are you ready? Let's dive in.
My name is Lily. I'm 21 years old. I live in a small town near Chicago. I love the ocean, but I've never seen it with my own eyes. One day, my aunt sent me a message. Lily, I bought you a ticket for a cruise. 1 week in the Caribbean. I screamed with joy. I packed my bag with summer clothes, sunscreen, sunglasses, and books. I flew to Miami. The weather was hot and sunny. When I saw the cruise ship for the first time, I couldn't believe it. It was huge. It looked like a floating city. The name of the ship was Ocean Dream. Inside, everything was clean and shiny. There were pools, restaurants, shops, and even a small movie theater. I felt like I was in a dream. My room had a balcony that looked out at the sea. I stood there and watched the sunset. The sky was pink and orange, the water sparkled. It was perfect. That night, I ate dinner at the fancy buffet. I tried shrimp, pasta, and sweet desserts. Then I walked around the ship and listened to music. People were dancing and laughing. Everyone looked happy. The next day, we arrived at a small island. I swam in the blue water and drank coconut juice. Back on the ship, I relaxed by the pool and read a book. Every day felt like paradise. But on the third night, something strange happened. That night, after dinner, I went back to my room. I wanted to sleep early. As I walked down the hallway, I saw a girl. She looked about my age. She had long black hair and wore a white dress. She looked sad. I smiled at her. "Hi," I said. She didn't answer. She walked past me slowly and turned the corner. I thought it was a little odd, but maybe she was tired. I opened my room and went inside. I took a shower and turned off the lights. I lay down in bed and closed my eyes, but I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about that girl. Why did she look so sad? Then I heard a soft knock. 3 knocks. Knock, knock, knock. I opened the door. No one was there. I looked left. I looked right. The hallway was empty. I closed the door again. Maybe it was a joke, I thought. But 5 minutes later, knock, knock, knock. This time, I opened the door fast. Still no one. But on the floor, I saw something. It was a hair clip, a blue hair clip, with a small flower on it. I picked it up. It looked old. I had seen that same hair clip before. The girl in the hallway was wearing it. Now I feel scared. I put the hair clip on the table and tried to sleep, but I couldn't. The next morning, I went to the front desk. I showed the hair clip to the woman working there. She looked at it. Her face changed. "Where did you find this?" she asked. "In front of my room," I said. She took a deep breath. "That hair clip, it belonged to a girl named Mia." "Mia?" I asked. "Yes. She was on this cruise 2 years ago," the woman said. "She went missing." My heart dropped. "What happened?" "No one knows. She was last seen on the 7th floor. She was wearing a white dress and a blue flower hair clip. I felt cold all over. That was the same girl I saw. Was she found? I asked. The woman shook her head. They searched everywhere. The cameras didn't show her leaving the ship. I was silent. Could I have seen her ghost? I walked around the ship the whole day. I kept thinking of Mia. That night I couldn't sleep again. I kept the light on. At midnight I heard it again. Knock, knock, knock. I opened the door. No one. But this time, I saw something on the floor. It was a piece of paper. On it was written, "I'm still here." I started shaking, but I knew I had to do something. I took the paper and went back to the front desk. The same woman was there. I showed her the note. Her hands were shaking now too. She said, "Come with me." She took me to a small room in the back. There were old files, pictures, and reports. She showed me a photo. It was Mia. She looked just like the girl I saw. "We never found her," the woman said. "But maybe she wants someone to know something." We looked at the hallway cameras from last night, and then we saw it. At 12:05 a.m., a girl in white walked past my room. She turned the corner and disappeared. My mouth opened. "You saw that too, right?" The woman nodded. "Let's check the corner," I said. We went there. At the end of the hallway, behind a big painting, we found something strange. There was a small door. It was locked. A worker came and opened it. Inside was a small storage room. Old boxes, towels, cleaning things, and in one corner, a journal. It had the name Mia written on it. I opened the journal. The pages were wet and old, but I could read the words. "I'm scared," the first page said. "There's someone following me." Page by page, Mia wrote about her last days on the ship. She felt someone was watching her. She tried to tell people, but no one believed her. The last page said, "If something happens to me, please find this." We gave the journal to the captain and the police. They opened the case again. They searched the ship more carefully, and after 2 days, they found a camera card hidden in one of the old boxes. It showed a video from 2 years ago. It showed Mia being followed by a man. He worked on the ship. He had already left the job, but now the police knew his name. They arrested him. He confessed. He said he had hurt Mia and hidden her things. He got scared and quit his job. The case was closed. Mia's family finally got answers. They were so thankful. The ship made a small ceremony for Mia. People lit candles and said prayers. I stood at the back, holding the blue hair clip. That night I went to sleep. No knocks, no paper, only quiet. I dreamed of the sea. In the dream I saw Mia. She smiled at me. She whispered, "Thank you."
Don't stop the video now. This is the best part of the video. Let's learn 5 English phrases from the story. These are real English expressions that native speakers use often. All 5 phrases were used in Lily's story. Let's learn what they mean. 1. Clean and shiny, meaning very clean, bright, and neat. In the story, she said, "Inside, everything was clean and shiny." Example: after I cleaned my room, it looked clean and shiny. 2. Heart dropped, meaning suddenly feel scared, shocked, or sad. In the story, Lily said, "My heart dropped. What happened?" Example: when I lost my phone, my heart dropped. 3. Cold all over, meaning feel very scared or nervous. In the story, I felt cold all over. Example: I was home alone and heard a noise. I felt cold all over. Example: I was nervous before the test, so I took a deep breath. 4. Take a deep breath, meaning breathe in slowly to stay calm. In the story, she took a deep breath. 5. Mouth opened, meaning be very surprised or shocked. In the story, she expressed, my mouth opened. Example: when I saw the big cake, my mouth opened. Well done, my friend. You listened to the whole story. You followed Lily's journey. You learned 5 real phrases you can use in your own life. That's how you grow your English, step by step. What do you think about this shadowing technique? Let us know in the comment below. Thank you for learning with me today. Once again, if you are truly enjoyed the video, please share with your friend who wants to improve their English. And don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next English shadowing story.